Take 97.6.
Welcome to the MadLab MMA. I'm Anthony Busciglio here with the MadLab. This show is brought to you by Fantasy Labs. If you're on the Fantasy Labs website right now watching this video, you'll see below here we made a brand new tutorial for our MadLab Fantasy Lab MMA Optimizer. One of our subscribers who was hit for 55,000 not too long ago using the optimizer, was always in the running at the end, like the master of the optimizer, Mr. Don Lee Haney, made this video for all the Fantasy Lab subs and our subscribers to show you exactly how he uses MadLab's write-ups, DFS, and hedge weights together with the optimizer to make fucking awesome lineups. And you'll see a link in here to buy the optimizer as well if you want to get on board. You could buy the optimizer as an add-on if you're a Fantasy Lab subscriber, or you buy it along with your MadLab subscription and take home some fucking cash. Well, we're here. Last week we had a great week, swept the bet pack, had a couple parlays, and we had Usman, the right call, dominant performance. Love Usman, and I think this guy's going to be the king of welterweights for a while, dude.
Yeah, he is. He is right now.
And what do you think of Gilbert Burns showing?
I thought he went exactly the way we said it was going to go. I mean, if you read the write-up, I said he's going to come out like a bat out of hell.
He had his opportunity early.
And that was his opportunity, and he did a great job. I mean, I got to be honest with you. You got to be honest. You were nervous in the first round.
I was nervous in the first round, but fucking dude's tough as nails.
Yeah, he's tough.
His mental toughness is incredible.
A lot of guys. You got to remember, when you watch that fight, if you just watch the first round, it seems like everything that Burns hit him with stung. And everything that Usman hit him with didn't sting.
At first.
So I was saying, wow, this is not good. Like, he's going to come out in the second round like a bat out of hell. But Trevor Whitman, like we said in the video and like we said in the article, we said Trevor Whitman is a guy who doesn't try to straighten and line your game all different ways. He just comes in to fix a nuance. And his nuance was, I am going to make this guy work behind his fucking jab for the entire fight.
And he said it between the rounds. You're the champion because you fight behind your jab.
You fight behind your jab. And the crazy thing about it is there's different jabs, right? There's, when you're parrying your jab, there's jabs just to kind of throw a guy off. There's jabs to find your range. And then there's jabs that Usman was throwing that literally catches you at the end of your punch and stings you. And these jabs were dropping him. These jabs were powerful, deadly jabs. This guy's a talent, man. This guy is super good. Yeah.
Beast. I might not particularly like him or his personality, but
put the fucking hammer down.
This is This is not the hammer, by the way. This is Mjolnir. Can you even pronounce that?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Yeah. Thor's fucking hammer, okay? It's going to come down on you soon, dude, with your fucking attitude. Listen, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit the bell notification. And also in our channel is the optimizer video that we just spoke about. If you want to learn about how to use the optimizer or try it out, go look over there. It's on our YouTube page as well. Now, we're talking about this week's main event, Curtis Razor Blaydes, the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. Blaydes 14-2, man. I didn't realize that his only 2 losses were to Ngannou. It makes me even more impressed with Curtis Blaydes, legitimate heavyweight. And the Black Beast, love the Black Beast, the deadly right hand. How do you see this fight going?
I just think you got to take metrics and everything, and you got to throw everything out the window for most fights, but for this fight especially. You can't look at anything but where the paths to victory are, and there's really just one path for Derrick Lewis, and that's catching him. This is a guy who made a career.
Isn't that the path for him every fucking fight?
That's what I mean. He made a career predicated on his power. He's not the most talented guy in the world. He's got some athletic ability. I mean, you'll see him once in a while throw some high head kicks where it'll shock you, like, wow. But he's very tender to the body. His conditioning's terrible. His takedown defense is okay, but he doesn't have any wrestling.
It's gotten better.
It's gotten better, but he just knows that he's got God-gifted power that a lot of people don't have. And when you have that kind of thudding power, like bone-chilling power, it doesn't matter what kind of chin you have. He knows he has 15 minutes to catch you, or in this case, 25 minutes to catch you.
5-round fight.
And if he catches you once, you're going down. Now, for the Volkov fight, I picked him to win, and he clearly should have lost 30-27, but I said at the end, in a strip at the bottom, I said, it only takes one. And because Volkov is standing up with him, he's not going to try to take him down. I figured he's got 15 minutes. Every round starts off on your feet, so right there, that's advantage Lewis.
Way more opportunities in that fight than he's going to have in this fight.
Right. because he's going to take. You got Curtis Blaydes, who this is a guy who is going to wrestle. This is what he's made his bread and butter on. He's going to wrestle. The problem is you got to be nervous that he tries to wrestle too early, and he tries to take shots and lay a beat on his hips on the center line.
Was Blaydes like a wrestling national champion? Yeah, he was a good wrestler. That was his background was wrestling, college, the whole thing.
Yeah, he was a good wrestler, but he wasn't. I mean, you're not going to put him on a level of Kobe Covington and Usman.
Right.
You know what I mean? But his athletic ability is just very explosive. He chose he chose this path. This is going to be my path to win. He's not the most powerful guy in the world, but when you got speed and you got the explosion and athletic ability to do that in the heavyweight division, where a lot of guys don't, they just want to stand and they want to bang, unless you're a Cormier or a Stipe who's super well rounded. But and he's a big guy, dude. He's 6'3", 260.
He explodes when he shoots on you too.
He's got a good double blast.
Yeah.
But when you look at this fight, like, that's the danger zone. His danger zone is taking a shot on the center line where he can come across the top, or he can come up with a stepping uppercut or something like that. If he plays his cards right, if I was his trainer, I would tell him, listen, this guy's got no conditioning. So what are you going to hit that danger zone in the first round for him? What are you going to go in on him, or try to feel him out? Have a feel out around the first round. Time him out. Pepper his body a little bit. Pepper his legs. Slow him down. Then the power starts kind of diminishing after a while. I just think that he's going to end up, once he gets his first takedown, you're going to see Lewis get up. He's going to take him down again. You're going to see Lewis gassed.
Get frustrated.
And once you put a guy on his back, his range and his power is gone. And then he's got nothing else after that. He's not going to ground. The only way he wins on the ground is if he kind of reverses position, gets on top of him, and starts laying some ground and pound, because he's got some fucking hellacious ground and pound. I just don't see it happen. I just see Blaydes, like, after the second round, just starting to fucking, you'll see that road starting to go his way.
So the way you're talking about it, you obviously like Blaydes to win. You're looking at a possible third round finish or Blaydes by decision.
I'm saying if he finishes him in the fourth or fifth.
Oh, sorry, fourth or fifth. I keep forgetting it's a 5-round fight.
Fourth or fifth.
Finish late or go to cards. I can't even see it going to the cards. I think Lewis will last that long in that kind of war.
It depends. You got to remember. It depends.
This ain't the Ngannou fight.
But you don't know if Blaydes is going to approach it like that.
Yeah.
You got to remember, this is a guy who fought Ngannou 2 times, and he failed both times, even though it wasn't, it's Ngannou, big deal, but he might approach it differently. You don't know how they're going to approach fights. We thought Ngannou and Francis were going to be this big fucking haymaker fest.
All it takes is the one Lewis fucking hammer.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
What do you think about the line, dude? Minus 430. That's fucking disrespectful.
No, you never. This is a fight where, like I said, you be crazy. This is like the Rodolfo Vieira fight in a way. Like, I told everybody, did I pick him to win? Yeah, but you don't go near that fight in any way. You don't go by submission prop. You just don't. Because this is a guy, when you got a guy that's that high pedigree in one discipline, there's Swiss cheese holes everywhere. And I said, after the first round, if he doesn't lock up that submission, he's got muscles that need a lot more oxygen. His lactic acid, his ATP, that shit doesn't recover as quick as a guy like Fluffy Hernandez, who's got a smoother body. And he's got nothing to lose in there. And look what happened. That's why our bet pack hit everything, because we stayed away from that completely.
Fluffy broke the slate.
Yeah, we didn't tie into parlays, nothing. There was just something about that fight that didn't smell right to me. And that was the UFC handing Rodolfo Vieira a victory.
Yeah.
Apparently he had a statement after that. I want to see what he said.
Who, Vieira?
Yeah, do you know, imagine what it's like walking into your fucking dojo?
No.
After that, walking into your school?
That you gassed in the middle of the first round?
You're one of the most highly decorated grapplers, and you got tapped out by a purple belt.
I know.
So I stay away from this fight. Derrick Lewis has one punch. You got to remember, if this does go 5, he's got 5 chances. Every fucking round starts off on the feet.
He's plus 345. Yeah, you never know if you want to throw a little quarter unit on him.
Yeah, listen, if you
want
just
a little stab.
Listen, I'm off the fight because I think Blaydes runs roughshod on him. But I mean, I wouldn't. If somebody told me, listen, man, I'm going to throw half a unit or a unit on Lewis, I'd be like plus 350.
Yeah, the value. Yeah.
I mean,
well, DFS, more disrespect. 9,400 Blaydes. Lewis, 6,800, the lowest priced fighter on the fucking slate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts, dude. He's the punt.
Yeah, the same thing is this. It's the same.
You're not fading him.
No, it's the same thing as we said with, in the bet. This is a guy who, like I said, what do you look for in your DraftKings? You got to look for upside, right? So if Blaydes wins, Blaydes going to cover value. which I am expecting him to win. So I just think it's going to be.
And if Lewis wins, he covers value.
But if Lewis wins, and he doesn't need a lot of activity, he's going to win the way he wins, by knockout.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if it happens in the first round or the fifth round. If he knocks fucking Blaydes out, he's covering value, and he's got 25 minutes to do it. He's got 5 automatic opportunities right off the bat when he goes into that cage. They're saying we're giving you 5 opportunities if you
come outstanding.
Because you come outstanding. So, I mean, fading it would be crazy.
So 10 lineups. If you're going to play the main event in every lineup, what's going to be the hedge? 7-3, 8-2.
I'll go 7-3.
7 Blaydes, 3 Lewis,
yeah.
And last thing, I mean, if you're saying that both guys are going to cover value, then you're almost saying that you pretty much should have the main event in almost all your lineups.
Well, no, both guys aren't going to cover value. The winner's going to cover value.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying whichever
Don't
way you
stack,
go. Yeah,
please.
no stacking, but they're both going to cover if they win.
Yeah.
So you really should have a taste of this in most of your lineups.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Come visit us at MadLabMMA.com. You could use the code FLABS40. You'll see it down here. Get 40% off your first month of our membership. We got an awesome Discord, great community, DFS breakdowns, weekly bets. We do prize picks. We do a private podcast, live stream, day to fights, answering all your lineup questions. And let's go fucking crush it this week, all right?